Hi everyone, my name is Hussein Al-Mufraji. So today I will be sharing with you the responsibility of business analyst. First of all, I'm going to explain the agenda by using a Kanban board. I am going to explain each story in the to-do column and how I am going to explain the requirements of business as showing in the doing column. So first is more cooperative with the project stakeholders. The responsibilities of the business analyst is to function with the project stakeholders, which by understanding the requirements and translate them into details that developers can be able to understand. The second one is function with the project team developer. The business analyst responsibilities for this point is to translate the emerging of the question from the developers into details that stakeholders can able to understand. The last point is refine the varying messages and requirements from stakeholders' clients into a single vision. The key skill required for this portion of the process is the ability of the business analyst to refine the varying messages as well as the requirements of the project stakeholders or client into a single vision. And one of the team member may ask a question about who is my client's business or client's target audience, and these are the requirements of the stakeholders. BA often need to spend a certain amount of time to answer these questions in the meeting in order to save development team from spending their time in understanding the stakeholders' requirements. So now we are done with the requirements of business. So I am going to explain the details of the project for the next step. The first point is creating or implementing the process. This is where the BA gets into evaluating the needs and guarantee the implementation team has the entire details. The second point is provide and gathering information about what will be used in the project. Working with the stakeholders or clients across the company to guarantee their needs as well as knowledge are combined into detailed conversation about what they will actually build. The last point is provide data model or specification. Based on the project, BA requires a data model or specification as well. Now we are done with the details of project. So I'm going to define the project implementation as shown in the doing column. So the first point is define the roles of business analyst in the design project. BA is not generally involved in the implementation directly unless they are holding extra roles on the designed project. The second point is provide a new solution for certain activities, analyzing how the stakeholders or client will utilize the new solution in order to complete certain activities and tasks. The last point is the BA provides the developers team with many inputs. This includes plans for how the work of the developers team will be completed and how the work will be tracked and reported. Now we are done with defining the project implementation, so I'm going to explain the problem solving in the next step. So problem solving. The first is problem solving meeting. This means to host a meeting to solve the issues in the agile team. The second is the ways of solving a problem. The PA has to analyze a given problem by breaking it down into a principal components. On this done, the business analyst has to look at each component in order to determine which component causing the problem. Now we are done with the problem solving, so I'm going to explain the job of business analyst. So first of all is documenting and translating customer business function and process. The second one, the perfect system design. Warranting the system design is perfect as per the needs of the customer. The third one is testing. Participating in functionality testing and user acceptance testing of the new system. The last one is training, developing a training program and conducting formal training seasons covering designed system model. The last one is provide direction. Provide work direction to the developers and the project stakeholders. So now we are all done with the 5 stories that I developed in the Kanban board. So here's my questions, the 5 questions for that from the team members. First question is, who is my client? I think I explained that in the beginning. What ideal solution should we look at? Why is that causing a problem? What are the ways of solving problem? Are all the stories ready for the client showcasing? And here's my sided, like I work sided as shown here. Again, thank you so much for listening.